So let's get right into it. Let's talk about the title. Ace Hood sets boundaries with his mother. Now, this is something, it was on the show, or it's going to be on the show on Love and Hip Hop of Miami. And I thought it was very interesting to talk about because if many of you don't know, Ace Hood has been taking care of his mother for over 10 years. And it got to the point that he decided to not re-sign or work under a major hit record or recording company, and he decided to go independent. Now, with him going independent, he, obviously it comes with some strings attached, where you have to be the person to have capital or cash or credit or both to be able to build your business, especially as an artist. And that's with anything. What comes with being an entrepreneur is that you have to be focused, you have to be organized, and you have to have a strategy on how you're going to grow your brand, how you're going to grow your business. So, with that being said, Ace Hood, stopped talking to his mother, and basically cut her off. And his reasoning for cutting his mother off because he thought that his good or his best wasn't good enough. And what I mean by that, it's amazing to me when you can help out somebody in their life for that long a periods of time, and they just turn their nose up at you or they get offended when you've been taking care of all their bills. It's something like when you have done someone a favor, and when you done them a favor, you didn't ask for anything back in return because you was doing it out of goodness of your heart. And then as soon as something, or you stop doing a favor from somebody, then they get mad at you. And this is why it's so very important that you have to be mindful of who you help. You have to be mindful of who you call friends. You have to be mindful of who you associate yourself around with, because what you say to somebody can actually hurt you in the long run. Because Ace Hood was put in the situation and he was looking at the dynamics of the mother and son relationship and saying, you've been acting kind of strange when I cling to, my children's mother or my wife that I have. And it's almost like the mother was just saying in a conversation, well, I feel like the reason why you made the decision of stop giving me money is because of her, your wife, your woman. I'm your queen. And I'm like, ho, 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 ho. Let's pump the brakes. Let's pump the brakes, pump the brakes. You know, he clinged to his children's mother, his wife. That's that's who he's supposed to cling to. You did your job as a mother in raising him, but his loyalty lies out of respect with his wife. And if he comes to you and he said, "Mom, I had to cut you off because you was acting nasty and you was kind of rude because I was in survival mode." And he went in depth saying I was in survival mode, Mom, because this wasn't about my wife making decisions of not giving you any more money, because he was taking care of all his mother bills. She didn't have to worry about nothing for 10 years. And you mean to tell me now, because he's making a change in his business structure where he's now independent, he's in survival mode because he has to make sure that he has money left over to take care of himself and his wife and his children. He can't afford to take care of or have another mouth to feed. And that is something that I think I salute him for having that conversation with his mother. And I say all that to say this is that how many of you have helped out someone and you had to set boundaries because they kept coming back to you for help, and you had to set boundaries because you start to feel like, hey, I can't carry you now. This is where the buck stops right here. If you have ever helped someone or out of the goodness of your heart and never was looking something for back in return, and then the moment you stop helping them, they turn their nose up at you or got mad at you, comment in the chat. I want to know. I want to know the situation. The situation. Well, I don't want to be nosy, but comment. Yeah, you helps out somebody, and then the moment you set boundaries to put an end to it, they got mad at you. Now, if you're a person that believed that Ace Hood had did the right thing by setting boundaries, having a sit down talk with his mother and trying to explain to his mother the reason why he couldn't continue to support his mother, and if you feel that he did the right thing, hey, comment in the chat, let me know. But if you feel that he didn't do the right thing, hey, still comment in the chat and give me your reasoning why you think he didn't do the right thing or he wasn't respectful to his mother. So that is something that I wanted to chime in on. And I definitely wanted to share the video with you, but I don't want to get any copyrights on my actual YouTube channel, because I just want to put a disclaimer out there. There's some information. There was a video that was out there where you could able to see it, but I did not want to play at least the entire video because I didn't want to be copyrighted on this actual video. But as you can see right here, this right here is the actual video where the mother and Ace Hood mother, they were sat down, they was talking, and he was just having a real heart-to-heart conversation with his mother. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. I salute the brother for taking care of his mother, because there are a lot of people who are not able even to do that. And for him to sustain that for that long a period of time, for 10 years, man, that is something. I feel that the mother should have been better prepared for herself. If you know that you're not having to pay bills or anything like that because you are blessed to have a son to take care of you, then you should have been hopefully pocketing some money that you got coming in. I don't know if she was working or not or anything like that, but actually banking that money to put aside, so that way, she probably had a mindset that she thought this was going to last forever. Different people, just listening to the conversation, it baffled me, because if you have someone or you've been put in a situation where you don't have to worry about nothing, at some point you got to take the responsibility as an adult and as the mother that, barring if you don't have any type of illnesses or sickness and you're not capable to work, then you should be actually creating some income for yourself so you can survive. If you agree with that, hey, comment in the chat and just let me know. You got to be in survival mode to be able to survive and to be able to support yourself, and not to be able to rely on someone else to take care of you, especially if you're an adult, okay? Now, this is the video that's actually up that I was actually just, wanted to play so that way you can kind of understand. Let me tell you something. That's amazing. That's amazing. I just wanted us to play just a short clip of that video, and I just wanted to say, I do not own the rights to that video. I just wanted this to share just a clip of that short glimpse of that video. So it's out over the internet. You can actually go and you can watch it for yourself. But as you can see that, it's a touchy situation, and he have to make boundaries. And I'm glad that he was able to talk to his mother and say to his mom, "Hey, mom, I took care of you for over 10 years," as you heard him say it himself. But now, as being switching over to being independent, I got other priorities I got to take care of first. So he still loved his mom, but he had to have that heart-to-heart conversation. So what I would like for you to do is please chime in and let me know if you agree with what Ace Hood did. If you disagree, still comment and give me your reasons why. And hit the like and share and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of the next fire content that's coming out to you. Take care.